Hi everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Today we will be making delicious apple pecan muffins, and I'll show you how that's made and give you the recipe for it. And this has one of the most delicious streusel toppings on it. These are one of my favorites, so stay tuned and we'll get right to the recipe. But before we get into that, just know that my cookbook is available on Amazon, and I have provided a quick link in the description below this video. Without further ado, let's get right to the recipe. Line your muffin tins with some paper liners. Set your stove at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So this recipe uses applesauce. This helps to make it moist and give it the apple flavor. Place 1 cup of applesauce in a large mixing bowl. Next, we'll need about 1/4 cup of, I'm using canola oil, but you can use vegetable oil if that's what you have on hand. Add that to the mixing bowl and give it a little stir. And then I'm going to crack open a large egg, and we'll add that to the mixing bowl. Now add 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Now it might be a good time to give that a little stir as well. With muffins, you don't overmix it, so you just stir it until it's moistened. Now to thicken this up a little bit, add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Salt helps to enrich in the already existing flavors, so we need about a teaspoon of salt. And of course, add that to the batter. Now we need a good amount of rising powder, so for the baking powder, we'll use about 2 teaspoons of that. Also add 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Now to pleasantly spice this up a bit, add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then add half a teaspoon of allspice. And you know, I would suggest doing this recipe exactly as it is because this is a perfect blend. It's just the right amount and it's not overpowering. You can use the paddle attachment on your mixer to mix this through, but be careful not to overmix, like I said before, because it is a muffin batter and you just want to mix it until it's combined, and that's it, no more. And I still take a large spoon and scrape down the sides and make sure that all the flour pockets are mixed in well. It's time to spoon them into the muffin tin. I want these muffins to be large and overflowing, so I divided the batter equally amongst 12. If you don't want your muffins to be overflowing and quite so large, you might be able to get another couple of muffins out of it, but they'll be a lot smaller. I just enjoy the topping overflowing and they come together and meet in the middle. When you take it out, it's irregular, yeah, and well crusted, but boy, it's so delicious that way. So watch the video right to the end and you'll know what I mean by all of that. These are so delicious with this streusel on the top. It's awesome. So you add a cup of brown sugar to a small bowl like this. And I love pecans. So anyway, half a cup of chopped pecans and a good 1/4 cup of softened butter. I would advise using real butter for this because the flavor is phenomenal. Once it's mixed together, it'll look like a bit of a paste. It'll be moist, a little hard to crumble over the top, but not too bad. When this melts and browns up, this is absolutely delicious. Okay, so now you'll place it in a preheated 375 degrees Fahrenheit oven. Put it on the middle rack. Set the timer for about 20 minutes to check on it, but it could take up to 25 minutes to be completely baked through. Because I use a lot of strudel on the top, they do form a little indent in the middle, but that's quite alright because we'll just put a little pecan in the middle of it and it'll look like it was meant to be. These baked through perfectly. And I placed a whole pecan in the middle, right in that indent. Let them slightly cool down and then you can gently pull them apart and take them out of the muffin tin. And you can see the caramelized pieces of strudel here. Everybody will fight over those. The strudel topping will have a pleasantly caramelized and nutty flavor. It is so rich and ever so tasty. And just a little piece of advice: when you remove them from the muffin tin at first, it's a good idea to place them on a paper towel to absorb some of the melted butter that may have run down underneath it. And that will happen if you load them up as heavy as I do. This muffin is already tasty enough, but with that strudel on the top, it sets it off perfectly. There you have it. It's apple butter pecan muffins. Can't beat it. Give it a try. I'm sure you'll love it. And thanks so much for watching today's episode. Please give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. I appreciate your support and it helps to keep the channel going. Feel free to comment in the comment section. I appreciate hearing from you. And until next time, happy eating. Now go make some.